Hi, boys and girls. We're in a new place in my house. I wonder if you can figure out where in the world I am. So I'm going to pick up a couple of things and maybe it'll give you a clue. What's this? A toothbrush to brush my teeth. Very good. What's this? You're right. How unexpected. My bathtub. So I have a chant for you today that's going to have us visit some expected places and then some unexpected places. Yep. So can everybody do this for me? Great. Do you know what that is in sign language? That is tree. Can everybody do this? There you go. I bet you know what that is. The sea or water, right? Let's call it the sea because it rhymes with tree. Great. And now can you say whoops and stretch that voice? Ready? One more time. My turn. Whoops. Your turn. Great. So here's the chant for the day, and I hope you enjoy it. And it would never really happen what I'm going to share with you at the end. But all right, here's our chant. I'll go first. I saw you in the orchard. I saw you in the sea. I saw you in the bathtub. Whoops. Pardon me. Good job. Let's do it one more time. Isn't that silly? Here we go. Together. I saw you in the orchard. I saw you in the sea. I saw you in the bathtub. Whoops. Pardon me. Have a great day. I am going to be playing Fearless for you today, and that is one of our Move It dances that we do with John Feyerabend's First Steps. So here is Fearless, and I hope you enjoy it. Have a great day. Keep the music in your family. All right, let's try walking. Can we do that? Oh, well, you walk and you walk and you walk and you stop. And then you walk and you walk and you walk and you stop. And then you walk and you walk and you walk and you stop. And then you walk and you walk and you walk and you stop. How about hop? Oh, well, you hop and you hop and you hop and you stop. And then you hop and you hop and you hop and you stop. And then you hop and you hop and you hop and you stop. And then you hop and you hop and you hop and you stop. All right. Now with me. So this one is a wonderful song about a little girl. She likes to dance with people and specifically with partners. So the beginning is going to sound exactly the same as the end and the middle is different. So I want you to think about the action words that are in the song that I'm going to sing to you now about my friend named Betty Martin. Yes, maybe you know that one. Okay, so what are the action words that you hear me singing? All right, again, please find a place to keep your beat, whether you're stepping or you're putting it in your lap, or maybe you're using an instrument that you've got yourself. Hey, Betty Martin, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. Hey, Betty Martin, tiptoe fine. Hey, Betty Martin, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. Hey, Betty Martin, please be mine. Swing with me, I'll swing with you. We'll go swinging the whole day through. Swing so fine, swing so fine. Swinging, swinging all the time. Hey, Betty Martin, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. Hey, Betty Martin, tiptoe fine. Hey, Betty Martin, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. Hey, Betty Martin, please be mine. So what were those action words? I bet you had it before I even finished the song. That's right, tiptoe and swing. So in our way, today, I'd like you to now add on something new. When we are hearing me sing or you're singing with me on the tiptoe, I'm going to ask you to do the micro beat. So you're going to go, okay? So you might be tiptoeing like that around the kitchen. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. That's for the beginning. And yep, you're right. That's also for the end. But in the middle, when we sing, what was that action word? Swing. I'm going to ask you to hold hands with an imaginary friend unless you actually have one. You're going to swing to the macro beat. Side, side, swing, swing. Remember to be gentle. Good job. So you're going to swing to the macro beat in the middle. But at the beginning, when we tiptoe, that's right, you got it. In the middle, swing, 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 swing. And then at the end, back to the micro beat. Very good. All right. So I am going to sing this again, and maybe you're going to sing some or all of it with me. Most importantly, I hope you're having fun, and I hope you're moving to this micro beat. Are you ready? Here we go. Hey, Betty Martin, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. Hey, Betty Martin, tiptoe fine. Hey, Betty Martin, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. Hey, Betty Martin, please be mine. Now what? Swing with me. Good. I'll swing with you. We'll go swinging the whole day through. Swing so fine. Swing so fine. Swinging, swinging all the time. Now what? Hey, Betty Martin, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. Hey, Betty Martin, tiptoe fine. Hey, Betty Martin, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. Hey, Betty Martin, please be mine. Hi, boys and girls. I've got a story for you today. We promised you a story if you got through all the work. So I hope you enjoy this story. Some would call it a responsive classroom story, and I'm just going to call it a sweet story about a wolf who doesn't realize how much they actually need a friend. At certain points in the story, I'm going to be asking you to say, oh, where has my little wolf gone? Oh, where can he be? Oh, where has my little wolf gone? Oh, where can he be? So that's going to be what this wolf is asking at certain points in the story. So when you see me go like that, that's what we're going to sing. Okay. Apart from that, you get to just sit back and enjoy the story. So here we go. Big Wolf and Little Wolf by Nadine Brun-Cosme and Olivier Telek. Big Wolf lived alone under his tree at the top of a hill. It had always been that way. Then one day, Little Wolf arrived. He came from so far away that at first he looked no bigger than a dot. As Little Wolf approached, Big Wolf began to worry that this new wolf would be bigger than he was. But as Little Wolf climbed up the hill, Big Wolf saw that he was small and felt much better, reassured. He let Little Wolf climb right up into his tree. Little Wolf stayed under the big tree at the top of the hill for the whole day. Now, there were two wolves under the tree, Big Wolf and Little Wolf. They didn't say a word to one another, but they watched each other out of the corners of their eyes. Their looks were curious, not mean or suspicious at all. Night came. Little Wolf stayed. Big Wolf thought that Little Wolf went a bit too far. When Big Wolf went to bed, Little Wolf went to bed too. When Big Wolf saw that Little Wolf was shivering at the tip of his nose, he pushed a teeny tiny corner of his leaf blanket closer to him. That is certainly enough for such a tiny little wolf, he thought. In the morning, Little Wolf was still there. As he did every morning, Big Wolf climbed up the tree to do his exercises. Little Wolf climbed up too. Big Wolf looked at Little Wolf. Suddenly, he was worried that Little Wolf might climb better than he, but Little Wolf had to make 2 attempts. The first time, he fell on his bottom and cried, ouch! Can you say that? Ouch! Then he started to climb again. This Little Wolf is very brave, said Big Wolf. And he let Little Wolf climb up as high as he could to do exercises with him. Before climbing down, Big Wolf picked some fruit for breakfast. He took a little more than usual. Then he prepared his meal. Little Wolf climbed down behind him. He hadn't picked anything. Big Wolf ate. He pushed a plate of fruit toward Little Wolf, and Little Wolf ate. After eating, Big Wolf went for a walk. Once he had reached the bottom of the hill, he turned around. Little Wolf was still there under the tree. Big Wolf smiled. Little Wolf really was small. Big Wolf crossed the big field of wheat at the bottom of the hill. Then he turned around again. Little Wolf was still there under the tree. Big Wolf smiled. Little Wolf looked even smaller. He reached the edge of the forest and turned around one last time. Little Wolf was still there under the tree, but he was now so small that only a wolf as big as Big Wolf could possibly see that such a little wolf was there. Big Wolf smiled and entered the forest to continue his walk. That evening, when Big Wolf came out of the forest, he saw nothing at all under his tree. I must be too far away, he said to himself, smiling. After crossing the big wheat field, he reached the foot of the hill and still saw nothing. How strange, he said to himself. After all, Little Wolf isn't all that little. Big Wolf felt uneasy for the first time in his life. He climbed back up the hill much more quickly than all the other evenings. There was no one under his tree. No one big, no one little. It was like before, except that now Big Wolf was sad. Oh, where has my little wolf gone? Oh, where can he be? Oh, where has my little wolf gone? Oh, where can he be? That evening, for the first time, Big Wolf did not eat. He couldn't sleep. He waited. For the first time, he said to himself that a little one, indeed a very little one, had taken up space in his heart, a lot of space. In the morning, just like every morning, Big Wolf climbed his tree. But for the first time, he did not do his exercises. He looked into the distance. Oh, where has my little wolf gone? Oh, where can he be? Oh, where has my little wolf gone? Oh, where can he be? Big Wolf looked for a long time. Can you say that? A long time. In the distance, there was nothing at all. He told himself that he could wait longer, for even a much longer time than he ever would have thought possible. Then, as he waited, he began to think all sorts of strange things. What do you suppose he was thinking? He thought that if Little Wolf returned, he would leave a large corner of his leaf blanket, even a much larger one. And he promised himself that he would give Little Wolf as much to eat as he wanted. He also decided that he would let Little Wolf climb higher than he and follow him through all of his exercises, if he would just return. He thought of all of that and many other things, too, as he continued to wait. And then, in the distance, a tiny dot appeared. But the dot was so small that only someone who had waited as long as Big Wolf could think that the dot was someone approaching from far, far away. For the first time in his big life, Big Wolf's heart began to beat with joy. In the distance, the little dot grew. Let's see if that little dot is the little wolf, said Big Wolf, and he told himself, even if he's much bigger than me, so what? But he wasn't bigger. He was still just as little. It was definitely the little one. Little Wolf climbed up on the hill and sat down under the tree. Where were you? Asked Big Wolf. Down there, said Little Wolf without pointing. Without you, said Big Wolf in a very small voice. I was lonely. Can you say that in a very soft voice? I was lonely. Piano, good job. Little Wolf took a step closer to Big Wolf. Me too, he said. I was lonely too. He rested his head gently on Big Wolf's shoulder. Big Wolf felt good. And so it was decided that from then on, Little Wolf would stay. The end.